Hi guys, I've had a few people recently asking me to do a room or collection tour. I've been a bit reluctant to do it because I've got a lot of stuff packed away. I packed it away in preparation for a house move that has been delayed. All my 3.75 inch loose figures and vehicles and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, I thought, what the hell, I'll do one anyway. So over here on the side in this bookshelf, this is where I had all my 6 inch figures previously. I've sold a lot of them off, all the box stuff. Still got a few loose figures and a few more box figures to get rid of, but slowly but surely do that. This Short Trooper figure, this is going to be the 200 subscriber giveaway if I make it to 200 subscribers, so stay tuned for that. And then just down here I've got all my books and DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff, and somehow a Star Trek book has snuck in there. Don't know how that happened. And I've got the Comtech reader there. You can't really see it very well. And the Force Link bracelet. And over here in the doorway, I've got a life-size First Order Stormtrooper guarding the door. It's a promotional standee from the release of The Force Awakens, which is pretty nice. And then up on the bookshelves, this is where I had all my loose 3.75 inch figures on the first two shelves, and then the third shelf down the bottom I had all the vehicle, or some of the vehicles. So that's when all been packed away, and here you can see I've got the 40th anniversary carded figures. You all know what they look like, but I thought I'd give you another look. And down here, this is a knockoff Boba Fett. I did a video on this ages ago. It's actually pretty good, very similar to the legit Hasbro version. And then I've got a second set of the 40th anniversary figures to put on the legacy display. I had half of those already, and then from earlier waves I thought I'd buy the rest to complete the display. And then that's a knockoff Darth Maul, which isn't too bad either. Here's some box vehicles that some have already opened and done videos on, some I haven't opened. Itching to open that Slave one. Might do that soon. These normally reside in the cupboard. I just got them out to show you guys. And I've got two Detolf display cabinets with my Hot Toys figures in, and on top of this one I've got the Legacy Millennium Falcon that I just recently did a video on. And in this cabinet I've got all my Rogue One Hot Toys figures. So there's Jyn, K2SO and Chirrut Imwe. And then a couple of troopers, the Shore Trooper and the Trooper Specialist. Really love those. I love all those figures, but especially the troopers. And up on top of the computer desk, I'm going to keep, depending on what they release, I'll keep buying the 6-inch vehicles. I believe the next so-called vehicle is going to be a Dewback with a Sand Trooper, I think, so that should be interesting. And on top of the second Detolf, we've got that Saga Collection X-Wing that I did a video on recently, and then just some various other Hot Toys figures, R2, Boba Fett and Snow Trooper, Sand Trooper and Death Star Gunner. And down the bottom we've got Darth Vader and his old mate Obi-Wan. I got some. You'll see a bit of a trend here with the figures that I collect carded. They're all vintage cards. So I've got a bunch of vintage original trilogy figures and vintage Saga Collection figures. So they normally reside in the cupboard as well. There's my Richmond Tigers scarf, the 2017 Australian Football League premiers. And down here on the ground, these also normally reside in the cupboard, are my vintage collection figures. Can't wait for the next, the new release of the vintage collection. But this is what I've got so far. I can't remember. I think there's about 45 that I've got. So, and they're all in star cases. So I absolutely love these figures. Hopefully the re-release of the vintage collection is not a schmozzle. It'd be nice if you could find them in actual bricks and mortar retail stores. Who knows what's going to happen. If I have to resort to buying them online, so be it. There you go, Rogue One, if you see that. There's the original release of that Lando figure that you like so much. Expanded universe, not a massive expanded universe guy myself, but I've got a few carded figures anyway. Sorry for the glare and the shadows there. Not much I could do about that. So that is the extent of my vintage collection figures. So they normally sit up there on top of the cupboard, unfortunately. Don't really have the ability to display them at the moment. There's all my Hot Toys boxes, kept all of those. A few other vehicle boxes and stuff like that that I'll keep, and hopefully one day I'll have the space to put them on display. And there's all my 3.75 inch loose figures all bagged up. Unfortunately, that's a bag full of Return of the Jedi figures. So hopefully I get this house move done. I think it's going to be later this year, but hopefully get that done and then I can get everything back out on display. So that is about it. I wish I could have got all the vehicles bubble wrapped and stored away in boxes. I wish I could have got them out, but anyway. That is my current collection / room tour. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave any comments down below, and may the Force be with you.